from your perspective, how long is that going to continue? We spoke to a guest a little bit earlier on in the hour who was saying that, you know, just be aware of what's going to happen post-2018. Everything will be same for next year, but after that it's when things start to slow.
Look, I think the history of markets is that, you know, when we have a very strong consensus view that emerges, there is a tendency that people get surprised. And, you know, the Goldilocks view of sustained, synchronized growth, sustained, very low, moderate inflation is universally held and is, you know, very well priced in by financial markets. So, you know, my view is expect the unexpected at almost any time. Now, for now, it looks pretty good running into the first half of next year. But, you know, if you look at the strength of growth in the world economy at the moment, you know, the world economy has not been able to sustain this sort of growth rate for more than periods of, say, 6 months over the last 25 years. So it's almost inevitable, I think, with the Fed tightening, the growth will slow in the second half of next year. And that will have some impact on markets, I'm quite convinced.
Mark, I think you're absolutely right. And what, therefore, is going to be the catalyst that spoils the party? Is it going to be an inflation overshoot within the US context, forcing the Fed to move faster and more aggressively? Markets are not banking on 4 rate hikes in 2018.
It could be, Sri, it could be an inflation surprise. I mean, the thing about monthly economic data is that, you know, there's quite a lot of error in monthly data. I can remember in I can't remember what year it was. I think it was 1994, no, in 2000, you know, January 2000, at the peak of the last tech boom, we had a huge CPI number coming out in the US. That CPI number no longer exists in the data. So, it could be that. I think it could also, you know, come from the cryptocurrency front. You know, there's an enormous amount of speculation in that market, and that market is having an impact on tech. It's having an impact on the real economy. So, you know, it could come from, I think, from either of those angles.